Hello, Musto0063 back for Not Another Noodle Game Part 4, Stage 4. And it's been going remarkably well so far, but be advised that this is the point in time where my first attempt at this Let's Play really kind of went to hell in a handbasket. So yeah, and the reason being the gimmick that we're probably going to see in this stage. And we start out very nicely, not that it's a gimmick or anything, but with some of these, well, I dubbed them Christmas tree jumps, and I don't like them, because usually that happens. I get hit on the rightmost, or the spike facing out to the right, and I get hit on like the last flipping pixel. It's a bit like that, and yeah, there are two in this first screen, and yeah, they can be a bit of a thing. But yeah, that's not the gimmick to the stage. Come on! Oh, what? Yes, I think. Right, here we go. Some jumps require you to align yourself on a certain wall. The red lines will guide you. Yes, I alluded to it during my Let's Play of I Want to Get Cultured. Would you believe it? We have an entire gimmick staged around pixel alignment. You know, that really fabulous concept that's just absolutely goddamn flipping ridiculous in any type of these games, and why they're in here I do not know. They just drive me around the bend, but I've got to say, at least the game is nice enough to kind of provide you with a clear guidance that you have to implement that. You have to implement that gimmick, for want of a better word. And I really hate having to call it a gimmick, but yeah, gimmick it is. So yeah, when you kind of have, I kind of ranted a little bit about this during I Want to Get Cultured. This screen's obviously not going very well, is it? In the, well, let me say first off, the fact that it at least tells you and says, right, here's a wall, here's a wall that's clearly coloured in red that you need to rub up against, and that will allow you to make a jump or whatever that you perhaps otherwise wouldn't ordinarily be able to make. The fact that it tells you that you have to do that is the nicety. The problem I have in other games is when it doesn't, when you have no idea that you have to do that, because basically, for my money, you just spend hours and hours trying to attempt a jump that very well may be impossible. If I'm struggling on a jump, my immediate reaction to it is not, hey, I need to rub up against a wall and reset the kid's position in order to make things easier for myself. Call me crazy, that's just not my first reaction to a tricky jump. It is more so now, I have to say, having gone through Camellia 2, which is probably the first game where I kind of really learnt about pixel jumps and in all their glory, or learnt much about them anyway, or indeed that they were a thing in these types of games. But so I'm kind of now, I must admit, the bad thing about these now is it kind of has me paranoid for a lot of things. I mean, not 99% of jumps, admittedly, but now on occasion where there is a tight jump and I'm really struggling on it, part of my brain is thinking, oh, well, can I now actually make that jump, or is it, yes, don't screw that up, please. Or is there something at work here that I've got to pay attention to? And that's really kind of, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it's a kind of a good thing from the sense that if there is something like that at work, that I do have the forethought to at least try a few other things. But half the time it's kind of ultimately distracting in that. Really, this isn't be working very well at all at the moment. In that, yeah, I could be overthinking things. I could now be trying to think, oh well, I've got to pixel align in order to make a jump, when actually I don't, and I end up screwing myself over by trying to be too clever. But I guess the worst thing is when you don't know about it, or a jump does require it, and I say you don't know, and you just spend so flipping long trying to get by a section that ultimately may well be impossible without pixel aligning. there are a few oddities where I have kind of cleared areas without actually knowing that pixel lining was a thing. One actually in Camellia 2 apparently at the beginning of stage 5. Bloody hell. Yeah, the very first screen I think is I want to be the colour on stage 5, where apparently pixel lining you need to implement in order to get by the jump right, or one of the jumps right at the top of the screen. And I will certainly say that pixel lining certainly helps on that. But at that point in time, I knew nothing about pixel lining, and I'm pretty sure I didn't rub up against the wall when I very first beat that stage. So I don't know whether jumps are absolutely 100% possible without having pixel aligned. I suspect possibly not. But we'll kind of see. And obviously, yeah, I don't know if you were paying attention, but obviously I restarted there because this screen holds a secret. So yeah, but yeah, I'm sure I've cleared screens that before without pixel aligning when I didn't know that was actually at work. So whether or not they are 100% impossible, I don't know. But they certainly make things a lot easier. But yeah, when you, like I say, I stress again. Bugger. By the way, the secret area is in the bottom right between the spike hanging down from the ceiling and also I say 3 spikes because they're mini ones, and of course I hate the mini spikes with their annoying hitboxes that I just can't quite seem to deal with. And the spike sticking out from the right hand wall, or again 3 spikes. Damn it. So yeah, as you can kind of tell, pixel alignment is not my... Again, there's nothing at work on this screen on it, by the way. This is just frustrating for a whole different reason, although thankfully I've got through there now. But yeah, pixel aligning, why? Just why? But you might recognise this screen if you saw my Want to Get Cultured Let's Play. This indeed is the secret area of stage 4, but I've played this screen quite or not that long ago, so I'm hoping this one's not going to cause too many problems. So yeah, I'll see you again when I clear this, and I'll see you at floor 69. Yep, that was all rather painless. So let's progress. And what's fabulous about this screen is we've got one of them to start with, which I can't get anything like a decent run on at the moment, but one of these lovely cliff jumps where you kind of have to go round the yeah, hurry up when you do that because you're gonna yes oh boy. But yeah, that kind of cliff jumps where you kind of have to go round the round the block, and it can be really flipping annoying. Now this screen actually is kind of funny in some regard, and the reason being that apparently, well, there is an achievement that you can get for getting through to the teleporter without kind of going all the way to the right and having to do all the pixel aligning. So as you can see, I'm having a kind of a few goes here to see if I can pull this off, and it doesn't look like I can. So as you can kind of tell, there is a little bit area to the right where there's probably maybe a couple more goes, and then I'm going to throw in the towel because I can't really be bothered with it. I'm not going for 100% or whatever, so yeah, I can't be bothered with that. But yeah, as you can obviously see, there is a wall over here to pixel align. So now, if I go back to the beginning and I'm careful not to hit any other walls to rub up against, I'm hoping that I don't just walk into the spike and screw it up. That was a wonderful setup. Ow, bugger. So yeah, anyway, well, it's apparently doable, but and they say there is an achievement for doing it, but yeah, like I said, I'm not going for 100%, so frankly, I'm can't be bothered buggering about spending time trying to do it. But obviously it is quite time consuming to go all the way around here anyway and do all this, but I still figure I've got a better shot at this than than messing around this bit. Thank you. Right, so yeah, as it kind of says at the top there, there seems to be something where you can kind of do these jumps without aligning yourself, I say. Yeah, they're bloody kind of tricky and annoying. So yeah, I tend to just where it says you know, you need to pixel align, that's what I do. So I don't quite know on this one. See, this is kind of an irritating one where I don't quite know whether I can just get through that jump, for instance, the one I just kind of got onto there, or whether I have to pixel align up against, if I can get up there again. Apparently not. Yeah, this one. But not die and stupidly... Well, yeah, not die stupidly. Oh, come on. I just said don't die stupidly. Thank you. Right. Ah, there we go. Right. And don't do that either. I can't believe I've done the hard bit and then I screw up on the really comparatively easy bit. Why do I keep doing that? I need to land back on the platform. And also, when I'm making these jumps, not run into the spike. Now, admittedly, I'm probably trying not to jump too jump too early. So I'll probably more often than not maybe run into the spike. But yeah, still they don't look all that. God damn it! All that troublesome. So yeah, these kind of jumps are just well, irritating and. Oh no! As for the kind of ones where you fall down, there looks like there's even more room there. So, yes, right. And there's an explanation up there actually of what, in theory, what pixel alignment is doing. Let me restart so we can just. Oh, all right. Do I have to die for it to? Let's die and read the whole thing, right? Oh, it's still going. What? Come on, let's die and hopefully get it again. No, it's not there. Okay, I can't get it again. Okay, apologies. I can't obviously now spend time reading it, but have a read of that if you want to know about pixel aligning. It basically, I think, describes what it is as a concept. So yeah, I'm a bit surprised. Whoops, I'm a bit surprised there that I couldn't go back and or it didn't kind of recycle round so that I could see it again. But oh, anyway. Yeah, there was a demonstration there, I think, at least of, a description of how pixel aligning in theory works. So yeah, if you are at all interested, go back and read. It was 73. I think I cleared another screen quite quickly after that. So yeah, floor 73. Careful. Damn it! But oh well, this stage isn't going by. Too badly at the moment. As you can see there's another. I don't know whether this one is strictly necessary. I can't really see, to be honest, anything like an intricate jump that would seemingly require that pixel align. So yeah, but oh well, it's there, and it's just easy to make that jump anyway by maybe it's this bit here. I don't know, in that you couldn't maybe get through this gap or any of these gaps. Bugger. But anyway, yeah, it's just easy to make this jump by kind of dropping down and kind of hitting the thing anyway. So I might as well just continue to do it. Yeah, that bit. But now this seems like there's tons of room there. Oh, I need to move over to the left. I don't know why I'm. Well, yeah, I'm kind of making that. I'm kind of so nervous about the double jump there and kind of getting positioned so that I don't kind of hit either of those spikes. That I'm kind of not moving far enough over to the right. Oh, sorry, the left. It'll be to land in that nook. But or yeah. So anyway, it's done now, and yeah, my reward for doing so, unfortunately, is another one of the damn mini spike areas, and. It doesn't look like much, as well. Frankly, all of the mini spike ones do, and I must admit, it does appear that for all these kind of ones, there does just seem to be that little bit more room than other ones. You know, that for this first jump is annoying the hell out of me at the moment. But beyond that, the jumps actually don't look. All that bad for my money, just from sight. But I can assure you they are, or they are for me anyway. Again, they may not for you. You may find these types of screens the easy ones, the breathers of the game. But unfortunately, if that is the case, or that is the intended case for most people, it's certainly not for me. And that first jump is bloody annoying, and I get the feeling that I'm probably doing it wrong again, in that I'm hitting my head too much, but there's not a lot of room there, and for some reason here I am not getting this jump here now. I am not getting my jump before the landing on the spike. I swear that I pressed the button there before I apparently got landed on the spike, but well, the game's telling me no. And again there, I swear that I could have pressed the button. I'm doing that jump completely wrong, which is why I've not got past it previously, and I've just realised what on earth I am doing wrong. But yeah, seriously, yeah, if it's not obvious enough by now that these mini ones are frustrating for me, then well, I suppose I'm sure you'll see more trickier ones than this coming up. But yeah, this one's doing a fine job on its own. Right, that's what I need to do. That's not what I need to do. I don't honestly think the second half of this is as bad as the first, but yeah, it's this first jump and this jump here. This one here now is ticking me off, because I swear to God, I am pressing the jump button in easily enough time. Right, yes, thank you. Drop down there. Right, one good jump. Yes, right. That was an atrocious jump. And I've got a funny feeling I might get trolled here. I'm not 100% because I can't remember where all the kind of trolls are, but I wouldn't be surprised if the teleporter goes all the way back to or goes all the way to the left-hand side of the screen. I'd really love it if it didn't, because I seem to be having huge problems making this jump. On pretty much any single spike you can think of to dial, but again, there seems to be something whereby it's not quite registering the jump in time. Oh, there was no troll. Well, I'll gladly take that. How about that? So yeah, I noticed it on the previous on the screen before. That was nice. And that screen, damn it. But yeah, there's just something about the jump quite not registering in time. But I don't know if that's just me or what. That's atrocious. But yeah, anyway, final screen of the stage, and it's another one of these switch. I hesitate to say kind of puzzle screens, because this one it should be kind of fairly obvious which order you have to hit them all in. Don't jump quite so high there. But yeah, anyway, unless you weren't playing along, the one at the bottom first, then this one, then go all the way to the left and hit the leftmost one. Then it's the one on the bottom right, and now all the way over to the top right, and now the teleporter, hopefully. Yes! A C? Really? I thought that was atrocious. Never mind. Onwards to the beginning of stage 5. Not bad. Not bad at all. The final stage awaits you. Try not to lose your sanity. Well, I can assure you that during my initial, or the first try of this, I pretty much had indeed lost my sanity by this point in time, but this second version is going a lot better, and well, you can possibly see what the gimmick to this screen might be, so a little sneak peek there. Yep, we've got conveyor belts. And colour as well, since we kind of were dealing pretty much exclusively in black and white before. Now we've got reds, blues, and well, there will be greens coming up in the next area when we finally get into it. So yeah, thankfully, second version of this Let's Play is going rather well. But yeah, stage 5 is where it really fell apart before. So with that knowledge, you might just want to see how it turns out this time around. See you next time, hopefully. Cheerio.